we are. Hello everyone, Sandra from Scraps of Beauty, and it is Sunday. And if you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live recording with live people. Wait for people just to come in. Let's see. There we go. So we are going to play with the art by Marlene, but first I have hi Joan, hi Beth. First I have some new stuff to share about the store. If you're not interested in seeing my new products that I've got on the shop or some little show and tell, then just fast forward 10 minutes or so and then we'll get into it. Hi Kimberly. All right, so wait for a few more people to come in. Just do this over here. I'll lay out what I got. Hi Gail. Let's see. There we go. There's just a few things I thought I would share because it's hard to see in the store. Hi, Dora. So I'll just go over real quick some of the new things, and you'll have to go to the shop. I do have some other things that I have posted in there that I'm not sharing right now, or it's already sold out. So, and I have to thank, hi, CB, Judy, hi, Patty. Thank everyone who's bought the rose gold. So I've made Patty's rose gold. You can see it here. And I've had so many orders within the last week. So thank you very much to all those that bought. So the first thing I'm going to show is the purple tape. They've come out with a new size. Well, it's new to me anyway. So you can see, hi, Eileen. Hi, Joyce. Dar, anybody I missed? So the thick tape was great, but I felt like you wasted a lot. But I like this size, a 1/2 inch size. They're cutting your hair short, Judy. So you can see there, it's just a 1/2 inch size. So we'll probably use that tonight. I did get a couple of new dies. These are the ones Joan liked. These are the grunge from the Netherlands. These are the new Studio Light ones. So you can see that there. A couple of those. Let's see where I put things. To get one of these stamps, a couple of Carabelle stamps. Some new stencils. I know how crazy we are about stencils, but these are kind of like Tim's. They all come with a little ring. So you love those too, Joan? So I only got like 4 or 5 of the different patterns. There's this one, that one. I think they have a whole bunch. Yeah, there they go. And there's a lot more different patterns, but I just picked up these to see how they would go. Let's see. I did get this little fairy one. This one's already gone. I think Teresa's gotten the fairy one, as well as these, the sea nymphs. Can you see those? You love the last two? Yeah. And then this one's is a popular. I had 3 of these, 3 or 4 in the store. It's already gone. I kept one for myself. But this is from Studio Light, and it's called Favorites. And it's the Caribbean. I'm going to get some more in, so hopefully. But you see how it has like the coral, and then it's got tiny, tiny mermaid scales. And this is kind of like a netting and another netting. And then this is words that's by the ocean. So something deeply than the ocean and blah, 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 adventure. You can see that. The script's really nice. So I'll get some more of these, but these are already gone. Let's see. This is one I want to share because this is, people have asked me like exactly kind of what it is. And this is Prima's new mulberry paper, tissue paper. So I only got the 2. I think there's either 3 or 4. So this one's called Ariel, which is the scales. And then this one is called Zoe, like my dog Zoe. So I thought I would open one of these so you could see. I'll open them both. Hi, Nancy. You ordered the foil quill pen? I have the new foil in the store too. I just didn't bring that out to show. But these are 2 pieces. I believe they're 2 pieces, and they're pretty big, 19 by 30. So let's see if I can get one of these out. Oh, maybe not. Come on. There we go. It's got a little lip on this, so it's kind of hard to get it out. Let's see. Let's cut it. Let me cut the tissue. There we go. It's got that little rim, so it's hard for it to pull out. Hi, Brady. Foil in the store, yes. Hold on. Well, it still doesn't want to come out. Oh my goodness. Finally. All right, so here is how they look. So they're really long. You can see I can't even fit it in the camera. So let's see, I'll take one out. So you can see this is the mulberry tissue. Hi, Sharon. Dorothy. Anybody I missed? So you can see that's 30 inches. And then there's 2, so it's 2 the same. So anybody who was asking, that's what they look like. That's the new Prima. And like I said, they've got 2. Well, these are 2 I got, but I think there's 4. And then this is a mermaid scale, so I'm not going to take it out. But you can see this one has all scales. So if you didn't want to use it as mermaids, you could flip it around and use it as scallops. But there. So there you go. So anybody who was asking about that. All right. And what else do I have to show? I did get this. Is Kathy Burke here? Probably not because it's her birthday. But she was playing around with this, the Deco Foil metallic gel. And I have 2 in the store. I really didn't get a lot. I've had them in the store for a couple of months and nobody's really ordered it. I'm going to order the black because I definitely want the black. So I'm going to see Patty tomorrow because we're taking a class at the Queen's Ink. So I'm going to be getting this stencil. I've had it for a while, the stencil. So I thought since she's into her little pages, I would share with you what the Deco foil. So this is a Deco foil. And this is on Blick's tissue paper. So let me see if I'll put this over here. So you can see how nice that looks. And this one is the aged copper. And I think the other one I have is pure gold. So look how nice that is. And the nice thing I liked about using this, you'll see when I put the other, no, I don't have the stencil in the store. I got it off of Wish, and please don't leave me a bad comment about Wish. Yes, I know there's people there who are stealing other people's designs, but you have to check it out. Not everyone there is a crook. So I only buy from people that are not stealing other people's designs. As a matter of fact, when first time I went on Wish, they had Jane's mermaid tail die on there, and I contacted Angus right away, and he actually took that to Spellbinders, and I don't see that on there, but there's still some stuff of hers on there. So hi, Dee Dee. So but it's cool. They have, you just put in their Chinese character lettering stencil. And so I ordered a couple more, but I'm going to give Patty this one. But so you can see there's that one there. Hi, Kathy. So that's, I did 2 with that paper. I mean, with that, that paste, this one, the Deco foil. So then the next one I tried was this. If you have the Viva modeling cream, and that didn't go so well. You can see how crinkly, I mean, it came out really nice, but the paper, it like sucked the paper up. So I think you can stretch it and kind of uncrinkle it. But you can see even this one, I kind of tried to stretch it. It's still a little crinkly. So that's using that paste, the modeling cream. So you can see the difference. You see how this is all bumpy and sticking up and how nice and flat this one is? And then I did the same with this one. This is Finnabar's icing paste. See that there? It's probably not going to focus. Come on. Well, this is which color is this? Fire Ruby. So it's kind of like a red. And it didn't do it as bad, but it still did crinkle a little bit. And then I thought, well, maybe it was Blick's tissue paper. So I tried it just on gift tissue paper, and it was the same. It's still a little crinkly, not as bad. But I like this one because it's got the cold little specks in it. So you can see that. So I'm going to take these to Patty. I'm going to keep one of these, and then I'll give the rest to her. And then all I did was, because the paste, you can't leave the paste on your stencil. So what I did was I just put it in Murphy oil and left it for a couple hours, and it cleaned up really well. So I'm bringing that to Patty tomorrow. Did I try it on deli paper? No, I didn't, CB. Maybe I will try. Do I have any around here? Let's see if I have any around. Oh, I can't clean it. I'll try it, and then I'll let you know. I'll have to post it on Instagram or something. On Twitter. I'll post it on Twitter. Only because I can't get to the bathroom. So, yay for Patty. And so let's. Oh, my one last little thing that I got. I watched. I always butcher her name. It's Irite Landgraf. Irite or Elite. I forget how she pronounces it. But she was talking about this pen. And I love Jane's. Let me see. Do I have one up here? Jane's Epic pen, which it might be in the other room. I don't see it up here. But it's a long. Her pen is long, which I don't have it. I have like 2 or 3 of them, but of course I don't have one here. Anyway, so her pen is long. So I wanted to get this because it's so short. You can see how maybe I could fit it right in there, and it's an actual fountain pen, which is cute. So this is called, I thought I had bought permanent ink, so I'm going to have to get the permanent ink for it, but it's called Kaweco, Kaweco, and I got that off of Amazon. And I thought I bought permanent ink, but then once I used it, it is not permanent. But can you see how fine it is? Look how fine. Of course, it's not going to focus. But it has a nice, when you add water, it has a nice bluish purple tint to it. So, yeah, it was nice to see Paula stream last night. And then Jane came on the stream, so that was really nice. So here you can see here, it's a really fine nib. But I like it because it's just like great for traveling. And then it's, it's pretty, but it's not bad. But it has really super thin, you can see it's super thin lines. You can see that. So it's great for eyelashes, sketching. That's what I'm going to do. Cece bought, rose gold ballpoint, same size. Oh, did she? At the same brand? Did she? I'd like to get the rose gold, but that one was pretty expensive. This one, I think this was only like $19 on Amazon. The rose gold was like quite pricey. But it's cute. If you're looking for, if you like working with fountain pens and you want something for traveling, that one's really cute. I think that is all of my stuff to share. So we're going to do Art by Marlene. We're going to do something like I did in class, because I have her stuff in the store, and it's hard to know what to do with her stuff. So especially the books. I think that's what we're going to do first. So those of you who bought these, there's 2 different ones that she has. Let's see, and I think I'm going to add some paper on here. Let's see. Of course, this is the one that I have upside down. So I want to make sure I'm going to put this one here. All right, so this one I want to go this way. I'm going to run off some colors on this. I'm going to actually use the bigger. I had her pad, but of course I couldn't find it. Just reading the chat for a second. Up till 5 o'clock in the morning. My gosh, girls. And then I really love these. So I have her new stamps in the store as well as her new tissue paper. So, but this one's so cute. And then I got one of the napkins from Nini. So look how cute that is. So definitely want to do a page with this and this. They're so cute. But we're going to work with these books today. So let's see. So this is what we did in class. And then we're going to... oh, there's Jane. Hi, Jane. We're just talking about you, how nice it was for you to come to Paula's last night while she was art journaling. I do have to mention, too, for any of our prayer warriors, Art by Marlene, her husband is really sick. He has to go through some operations. He's got, like, cancer of the tongue, and he's got to get half of his tongue taken off. And so she could use some prayers. She's got a long road ahead of her, taking care of her husband. So that's kind of why she's also asked for her promo team. So, but yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. I know, isn't it? It's terrible. But hopefully, I think he went through his first little treatment and he was doing really well. So fingers crossed, everything will work out for her. So, all right. So I'm going to use this paper, watercolor paper. And we'll use some neon paints. I did wind up getting this one. Oh, this one is so pretty with the glitter from Hobby Lobby. And this one is called Ultra Fine Glitter Paint. And this is the neon pink. And then I wind up getting the purple. It doesn't have glitter in it, just plain. Yes, she's got a long road. He's going to have to be fed with a tube, and she's got to, she's got to take care of him. So, yeah, it's terrible. Anybody who has to go through any kind of thing like that, it's terrible. So, don't rush out and get these. Show that journal cover with the mermaid tail again. Oh, this one? Yours, you mean? This is Jane's. This one? So this is Jane's watercolor book, and I do some mixed media in it and actual paint. Hey, you like the shiny tail? So Patty had given me this. You can see it. It's just on a piece of canvas when she was doing some watercolor art. So I haven't covered my book yet. So, and Dee Dee gave me the mermaid tail, so I thought I would just put it in here. So you can see it there. It's all nice and gold. It's paper from Hobby Lobby. And then these are the gold foils of Jane's from Spellbinders. Oh, I have something else to show too. I wonder if I can get it really quick. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. So I just stuck them in there because I didn't really know what I want to do with the cover yet. So... And then I have one piece in the back too as well. So until I make up my mind, I just stuck it here. So this way the cover is kind of decorated. Are you welcome? All right. Patty, are you giving Kay any of the rose gold tomorrow on Tuesday? Hi, Sheridan. It's in there's the back. So I just stuck it there really quick. I was going to bring her some, but I didn't know if you were going to bring her any. You like it like that? All right. Marlene has these cute little embellishments from her book, her die cut book, actually. I think you have to pull You have a phone I need to check. All right, let me know. If you don't, I'll bring one with me. I'm planning to stream sometime after me. Oh, okay. So all right, I will ask you to check. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mermaid, of course. So I think what we're going to do is, so I don't know if I want this. What I want to do is I want to cut her head off. And then I'm thinking I'm going to put my head on there. Let's see, maybe that. So let me see what the other one looks like. Because she's turning that way. That one's too big, and that one's too big. So we'll have to go with the other one. Yeah, it was great. Paula's finally streaming again. It was nice to see her laughing and chuckling, wasn't it? Oh, thanks, Jane. So, and they tear out pretty easily. But the best thing that I liked was this book has a lot of tabs. And it's like you don't always want to put a tab on a page. So I'll show you what she did. I'm going to pull out a couple of these. I should have tore these before then. I guess what else? Every color she could find. Oh, of the color shift. Oh my gosh, everybody's going crazy. Jane, if you see the color shift, I don't know if I have any here on my desk. Everybody's going crazy for the color shift paints. No, I don't have it here. But they're very cool. Actually, Seth Apter is actually coming out with, so what do we want to do? We'll include this little fish. This is a unicorn fish. Can't wait for Seth's. Yeah, it looked really good. He did a Facebook Live. Look how cute this one is. It's a unicorn fish. So we'll definitely use her. I think we'll maybe use the jellyfish too. What I should do is the background, so we'll have time to have the background, and then I'll pull some more of these. So we'll pull a couple more. I'll leave that over there. So if you've gotten her paints from the store, I want to show you something that she mentioned, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is her Whimsy and Bright set. Sorry, Jane. And so what she says, if you go from here, from the beginning, and then follow this like this, you won't create mud. Or the Dragon Flash, we'll have to see that one. That sounds really good, Dragon Flash. I don't think I have that one. And then if you go from here across, that you won't create mud. So I thought that was a really good tip. But what we're going to do is, let's see, I have a brush. This is a brush that I got. It's called Simply Simmons. I've never heard of it. It's a number 18, but she likes to work with a big brush. So let me get some paper so I can put on here. We found two. I wish I had the color shifts here so I could show you guys. I don't have it though. Let me get some paper. Oh, was on the small piece you did last night? Oh, I'll have to check. I like that. Was the one with the red? That was really nice. All right, so let me stick this in here. And then I've got my little watercolor palette here. A handmade watercolor palette and my rose gold. We'll use some of that. But this is cute. This is from, I got it because I love the little girl in the middle. Can you see there? And that is Creative Little Hut, Perfectly Imperfect palette. So there you can see that. So we'll probably use that. The one thing that she did use, which I was, what's a paper towel? Kind of nervous about that she didn't mention, was that everybody, her technique, and you can see it on her YouTube channel, so it's not like I'm giving away a secret from her class. She shows it on there. But she had us sprinkle alcohol on the watercolor. And can you imagine 30 of us in the classroom sprinkling alcohol? Oh my gosh, I was a little nervous, but like I should have the mask on now probably, but I don't. All right, so I'm going to turn my paper sideways so you could see. And I am going to just go in here with some color. I've got my alcohol. I've got the little spritzer. You found these brushes a surprise? I did too, and they were cheap. I think I paid $5 Canadian, which for US came out to like, I don't know, $4 or $3.80, something like that. But can you get them here? Hi, Shauna. Oh, Shauna, the tissue paper, the Prima, you can go back and look at the recording, and I showed what it looked like because I have that in your basket. All right, so let me open up my alcohol. Good thing Jean's not here. She'd really be nervous. And I'll fill my pipette up. So let me sprinkle the others to water this. Oh, I should take that out of there. All right. And then we just go right ahead, and I need some more water. Let me move this brush. My problem is I never use enough water. Or enough pigment, so. Hey, Terry. And then I'm going to go in with some of this orangey red. She'll pull out the other palette as well, too. Maybe I will. And then, so what she does is she just does this. So then you can see how that breaks up like that. Let me get some of the other color here. All right. Oh, I'll get some of this darker orange. Oh, I should have sprayed that one first. What's in the dropper? It's alcohol. I know, don't panic. That's what I was saying. That was kind of nervous. And they really didn't mention anything about using the alcohol or anything. So let's go in with some of this red. Thing is, you have to put the alcohol right away as soon as, I'm going to go in with some of this pink. And you can go back up into the alcohol as well. Let's see, then you have to come back in as soon as it's wet to do that. Let's go into this purple. Did you see my Pan Pastel Crusty Bits on stream? No, I haven't got a chance to yet. I have to go watch it. Purple. And some of this. That is a little muddy, so let's go into this blue. And I love this color. This one is her mermaid vibes. So we'll do that. I'm actually going to put some more up here. Mermaid vibes. And some more alcohol. And this is how I did the queen, when I did the Queen of Hearts. That's what I did on her dress part. Like, I can smell it now. It's like very stinky. Some more of this, because we're going to make this into a sea kind of theme. Let's take some of this one. Green. So there you could see. So I probably should go back. Let's go back and put some more on this. I've been taking foil bits and crusty bits to a new heights. Oh, you have? I know Robin was talking about the crusty bits too. She said she used to do it years ago. She said that when, I guess 20 years ago, was it 20 years she said? She used to be a buyer for, because she had her own handmade stationery, and she would buy a whole pack of gold leaf. Actually, the 24 karat, I think she said. I forget what she said, 50 sheets or 100 sheets for like $20. I mean, it was like, wow, that was pretty good. Hi, Lori. All right, so we have that so far. So I don't know if that's going to be what I want. I think I want to put a little bit more darkness up here. So let's go back in here with the red. Oops. I'm going to go in here some more. Because I really want the C to come across here. So I think this will be all right. We'll see. We'll play with that and let it go. You heard that crazy prices. I know. Can you believe it? And now that gold is so expensive and gold leaf is expensive. But she said, yeah, she said she had gotten that way back then. I saw the brushes she was using, the handmade Chinese brushes. They looked really cool. But she can't seem to find the person who does it anymore. Oh, I missed it. All right, so we're going to let this dry while we tear out a couple more sheets of paper. So let me just put that over here. Close these up. So I'm going to see if I can put these. And so the other thing, too, is like she would cut, you don't have to use the die as they are. You could cut them up. All right, so we're going to use that. The fish. I'll just read and chat for a second. All right, so let's see what else do we want. This is not the C one, mostly. We have to use the puffer fish. We found him and chatted with him. He's coming to show in Baltimore. Oh, wow. I'll have to come up. Yes. All right. Should we put this seahorse? I don't know if that's going to, it might be too big. Oh, I want the puffer fish, though. Let's see if we can find that. There it is. Oh, we can use the little seahorse. All right, what else? We'll use this little one. I think the crab, too. I kind of like the crab. We'll use the crab as well. All right, well, we're not going to use these girls. I'm going to put these girls aside. The seahorse. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe the starfish. Okay. So then you see these. I'm going to show you these. See these in the book? And so this is, I'll have to move this. So you can see these we cut up and ran along the strip here like this. So here's that one. There's that. This one. Can you see that? This one here. This one by my thumb here. And then the tabs, which are this. We're going to cut out some of these too. So these here. So see, these are tabs that you can use. We actually cut them up. So we're going to pull out some of these. So we're going to do blue and green. Let me see what kind of tabs I have left. Same these with the leaves. We're not going to use the leaves though. Oh, this one's cute. So we use these tabs here. Show them Baltimore. When we actually use this, I think this would be cute. We have a couple of them, so we'll use a couple. And that. We'll need a couple of other things. I want to do some like seaweed stuff too, so let's see. Maybe we can use some of these leaves. We'll use that. This would be cute, like a seaweed type thing. So actually, you're just going to be pulling out all of the things that you think you might want to use. So we'll just put this out and then see where we're at here. It's kind of delicate, so be careful not to rip it. All right, I'm going to pull out two of those. Maybe this purple one too. Do they have classes there, Patty? All right, so let's see if we have enough of that. Oh, we need one of these. Let's just want to see one more if we need anything else that we might want. Oh, the fish. We'll have to use the fish. And then we'll pull out maybe one of these scallops, the seashells. There we go. I'm going to pull out the crab just in case you want to add it. And then actually in 2 weeks after that, I'll be back at Patty's because I'll be taking a class with Gina Wakely. I have 2 days with her, so that'll be fun. And then I think that's right before Thanksgiving. Okay, there we go. So that's using both of her signature die cut blocks. There we go. Bye, Terry. Better than fussy cutting. Yep, just throwing it out. Yeah. So I am going to cut her head off. And I'm going to use my own here. So I don't think I'll need the earrings. So let's do that. I don't want any of the white to show. Actually, I have another sticker. They came, I ran out of these, so I wound up getting these. And I like the they're different. They're a little bit bigger, but I think I like these better. All right, so I'm just going to cut around these flowers. And then our thing is almost dry, so we'll be able to use that. All right, there she is. All right, so, and I'll have to darken her skin, of course. So I'm going to put her in just like that. So I'm just going to cut right around her neck here. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I need a little glue. So you need a little, what kind of glue can I use? Oh, this one might not work. Oh, I know, I have that one. There we go. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Thanks, Judy. All right. So we have our pieces. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut these out. So actually you would fold these like a tab, but she separates them, which is really nice. I never even thought of doing that. So it's not too much fussy cutting. We have that one. What else? I cut these apart. So just have to cut these straight. That's what I do. All right, and we're going to cut a couple of these leaves. Maybe we'll use them as seaweed somehow. There we go. All right. Oh, we have these little scallops, which is nice because even this is perforated. The little scallops, can you see? So all you have to do is just cut those apart. Colleen here, she would love this because I know she loves those. Yeah, these are the die cuts from her block. Yes. And so what she does is she turns the tabs into actual side pieces for a border. So that's what we're doing. So same like this one. See how this one is, this would be for a tab. If I can get it, there we go. So see, you would fold that like that, and then you would have a tab on the side of your page. But I like the idea of cutting them apart and using them as a border. I know one of the other girls in class said that she does that with her her things. Or she does that with any tabs, I think she said. So there we go. Who is she? I'm talking about Art by Marlene. All right, so we have our little pieces. So let's put these over to the side. And then let's get our piece out. So I'm going to throw these out. Used to, what, many years ago now. Now you don't fussy cut at all. Well, it's nice about the die cut books because you can just, they're perforated so you can just pop them out. Hi, Paula. So nice to have you streaming last night. Really nice. All right, so this is still a little wet, but there you can see the effects of that. So now you can either use that, this part as a night scene. So you can use this as the night scene, and then down here, so you could put cities. So that's kind of what I did with mine, except I have a lot more blue. Maybe I should put some more blue in there. And then you see we built the little houses in here. Hi, Peggy. Welcome, everyone. So let's add a little bit more blue up in here before we go. So, and then I'll just have to use a heat gun. She doesn't like using a heat gun. She likes to have everything just dry separate. So let's add some more color in here. So like I said, you can just go back over the let's use some of this green. She always gets her stuff like so bright. I don't know how she does it. I was there and I still don't know how she does it. All right, and then we just want to drop some of this on here. Anywhere that it's wet, you can still do it. All right, so we're going to, I think it's going to be good enough. I'm going to put away the alcohol. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, she does watercolor and then drops alcohol on there. And that's how she gets that effect. But I was just saying, there's like 30 of us in the classroom and we're all sprinkling alcohol. And it's like, whoo. Yeah, watercolor and alcohol. So you can see here. All right, so I'm going to use a heat gun, Paula. Oh, you know what? I took my heat gun out. Oh, no. Oh, I wonder if this other one would do it. I forgot when we had class, we had to bring our heat gun, and I didn't plug it back in. So let me see if this one will work. This one it's really just a hair dryer. So heat gun. Let's see if I can hit this. Is there hot and cold? Probably not. Yes, just on watercolor paper. You just put the watercolor on there, and then you have to do it while it's wet. It's not going to work while it's dry. Oh, good stuff. Start to get Christmas cards ready for posting. Wow. I'm just going to spray the back just so we get the curling to stop. And you see the alcohol will come through on the paint on the back. So that if you would have to do this on a piece of watercolor paper, if you were doing this in your journal that didn't have something on the back of it, because the alcohol will draw the watercolor all the way through. So it's one thing to keep in mind. All right, so I'm going to use this as the bottom of my seafloor lake. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to add my little pieces here. She looks cute. I like her. So let's see. I might use a crab. Use a little puffer fish. I might put them down here. There, can you see that? I'll have to see if I can bring you a little closer. Hold on. Oh, thanks, Judy. Hi, always an adventure. Welcome. No, thank you. Yeah, I was saying, so if you wanted to turn this around, you could make this the night scene and then that the city scene. No, I changed my times. 4:30. It's on 4:30 on Sundays now, Paula. All right, let me see if I can get my camera. Hold on. I'll have to move the chat a little first. Hold on. With the new Ustream, I mean the new YouTube, it's hard to get the camera and YouTube working at the same time the way you want it. All right, let me see. Maybe it'll pop up here. It hasn't popped it yet. Let's see if I can do it. All right, and so then maybe we'll put our fish. We'll put our little fish here. Well, this one's upside down. There we go. This one's the right side. All right, let's see if I can bring him in a little closer. Oh, here we go. One more, maybe? Nope, that's as close as you can get. So let's see if I can move the camera, though, forward. Let's see. Want to go up? Nope, wrong way. All right, there we go. Cute little puffer fish. Yeah, she has some cute little images. We like this one with the unicorn, that one. And then this little jellyfish we might use. So I kind of have an idea of what I want like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the borders. So we're actually going to, I like to do one forward, one up opposite. So we'll do one like that, one like that. I'll put the pink one here. So this is how you can create your own little border. You missed so much. You had an, oh no. Oh, what's Tinsel? How is Tinsel doing? Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Poor little Tinsel. She's been so good though. She's like really trucking on. She's okay. Oh, good. That's good. But it's terrible when you have to go to the vet. All right, I want a bigger border. So I think here on the bottom, I'm going to add some leaves. What do we do with our little these things? So this I'm going to act like seaweed. Tinsel? You have to tell them the story about Tinsel, how she named Tinsel. It's so cute. All right, so definitely going to use one of these seashells. So in the corner, I wish I had like a big, I'll use a crab. The crab and the puffer fish. Too much green, I think. All right, let's see what else we have. I'm going to put one of these on here. I'm going to add some other circles too, I think. Oh, we have our little seahorse too. We could add. Maybe she's holding her little seahorse. Like that. I miss it. So we're going to keep building the border around. Let's see. And you could still keep, like I might do 2. I might just keep that one on there like that. We need some more. Where's the books? So cute. Thank you. I like changing her face. So that's what she said. You could move her legs around. Like we could move her arms around if we wanted to. But like on this one, even though she has the legs straight, you could cut them and put them off to the side like I did on this one. You can see here, like that one. Let's see, we need, I like some of these. Oh, here's some like seaweed stuff. Hold on. Yeah, we put some seaweed there. Should cut another one of those. I wonder if she had a bigger seaweed that we could use. These, I like these for the border. Because I like the newsprint on this one. So then we can actually add it onto there. Sorry, Tinsel, call my sister for a funny name to make a husband call. Yeah. Yeah. They wanted her husband, Angus, to call, when they call out his name, it would be like so funny because he's really tall and muscular. But it failed, right? Because what does he call her? I forget what he calls her. Tinsel's a Pomeranian. Sequins and I like Tinsel the best. Yeah, because can you imagine he's really tall and he's really muscular, and so he'd be calling Tinsel, Tinsel. All right. So I'm going to add this one down here. So you can see how we're starting to fill the border up. It's so funny, isn't it? But it's up backfiring because he doesn't call her Tinsel, does he? And let's see, maybe we'll use this little fan. Yeah. Oh, she does? I'm sorry. All right, so I think I'm going to use, I really like the puffer on that darker. I think I might just use this at the bottom there like that. Well, that looks cute. We'll move this on up. I'm going to put this green one here. So you can see you're just going to keep building up the border. What if we could put just one of these fish even on the border? Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe one of these bigger ones. Oh my gosh, I'm debating. Jane's got a new class that I'm in. And I can't decide what animal to do. I thought, like, maybe I love Gigi's skunk. Oh my gosh, she did this cute little skunk. Because the class is whimsical and wild animals. And so, and then Miranda, you guys know Miranda. I think she did a bear. It was really cute. All right, so I think I'm going to do these fish on the border as well. So maybe this one. So this one will go like this. So we need something underneath there. I think I'm going to add this one here. I'll add this where, can you see where this one, the fishtail like sticks out? So we cover the border. And I'll do the same thing here. Put that one there. All right, so I'm going to start gluing some of it down. I thought about doing maybe, we have squirrels, but then I thought we just finished Halloween and I would do a frog, but I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide what I want to do. All right, I need glue. But they're so cute. A lot of the girls have been drawing animals out of another book. They do, it's called StreamYard, where they can put like 3 and 4 people together. Like Beth, I think she's here. She has done it. Kathy Burke, she's not here. Colleen, maybe. All right. So I'm going to add that. We'll add this. And you don't really want to use this with matte medium. You do want to use it with glue, because we don't want to get matte medium all over. Oh, I did get some of this. This glitter from Hobby Lobby. It's the glitter glue, and it dries. I think it dries matte, which is really nice. So you see, we didn't have to go all the way around. Oh, thanks, Joan. Yeah, and you should just keep building your border as you go. Kind of like what we did when we were doing Jane's stamp challenge, and I was building the borders then. I really like that challenge. And here's another one. But sometimes you just don't want to use these as tabs, so it's nice to break them apart and then use them like this, like a border. So I'm going to add this to the fish. Do you have a Shih Tzu, Gail? My two both are Maltese. One is a Maltese Poodle, and the other one is a Maltese Yorkie. That's Zoe. She's the one who's like crazy. She's crazy. All right, I'm going to put that there like that. This one I'm going to stick underneath. There we go. You have Shih Tzus, yeah. I've always had, the very first dog that we ever had was a Pomeranian. And I guess we must have been about, I don't know, 8, 9. My mother brought the Pomeranian. Actually, my grandmother brought it from the city, and she didn't want to keep it in New York, so she brought it out here to New Jersey. And when we named it, we named the poor thing Prince Pepe de la Plume Rodriguez. Oh my gosh, that was funny. And he was a little mean thing, though. He wasn't like Tinsel. He was nice and sweet. Oh, he was so mean. He didn't want to be bothered with anybody, that was for sure. I know. Because at the time, we used to watch a lot of Warner Brothers with the skunk, the skunk that was always chasing the cat because he loved her. Oh, so we had named her. All right, so we need just 2 more things. So let's see what we got. Oh, maybe I could use this little leaf. I'm going to stick this one in here. And then I'll just cut those off when I finish. This one, I think we need the bigger. Need a purple. Not quite big enough. What happened? Aw, your puppy? We've always had dogs. We've never really had any cats. What I'm going to do is cut that off so that I can use that, hopefully. See if I can use this little piece. Miss the little guy. Aw. Merlin, oh my gosh. I was listening to Jane on Facebook, and she was talking about the gold compass. I never saw that. We watched it last night. It was really good. It has spirit animals with, what's her name? Oh, the one that goes out with the singer. What is her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. It was really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So, all right, so there's our border. And you could keep adding. Like, I might add this one. I might add this one here. Just give it a thicker border. Nicole Kidman, that's who it was. And the animals were so cute in it. So there. So now you can see you can even turn it like, sideways, however you want to. Like I said, this could be the night sky, and that could be the city down there. So let's cut these off. Thanks, Eileen. You could even use some washi tape if you wanted to go around the edges. So let's cut this off. You love all the colors there. Her palette is really bright. And wait till we put the neon on here. Oh my gosh, it's that. When you look at her stuff that it's so bright, it's because she uses neon colors after. All right, so there we go. So we want them to go this way. So it's cute, isn't it? Like a little placemat. Thanks, Judy. All right, so we're going to put our little mermaid there. And I'm going to actually pretend like she's holding the little seahorse on his tail. And then our little pufferfish down here. We could put some other, what could we put at the bottom here? Oh, where's my little seaweed? This one here. I'm going to add some seaweed in here. Did you get any Dilutions mica spray? Dilutions mica spray. I got some when I took the class, I think. Is those the ones you're talking about? We have that. Let's stick this shell in here somewhere. We should have another seaweed. Where did it go? Oh, thanks, Gail. All right. I thought I had cut out the other little seaweed, but I don't see it offhand. All right, before I put it on, I'm going to sprinkle some of my rose gold. So let's do that on here. So we have a little metallics. So I'm going to take some of this, and I need a littler brush. I'm going to use my fan brush. Let's sprinkle some of this in here. My gosh, I've made over like, I think in the last week, over like 60 little half pans of this color, the rose gold. Has really fine. I like using the fan brush because it's really fine, the splats. Oops, I don't want any on her. There. All right. You can see here. Oh, well, it's a lot. A lot of what? Splats. Can you see them there? No, I did not. It was made by a girl. This one is, I'm probably going to spill this. Oh, where's my net? Where's my tissue? Creative Little Hut. It's a perfect imperfectly palette. She's from the UK, so the shipping was a little high, but I like it. But hopefully Jane one day will share. She's got something up her sleeve, and you'll be able to see it. But look how cute that's. It's just little specks of rose gold, but it's really nice. I lit on that. All right. So now we're ready to glue some of our girls down. So we have that. We have our seahorse. What time is it? Because I want to be able to show you the difference once you use the, okay, let's glue that down. Once we start using the neon colors. So I'm going to stick her down like that. And then I'll stick this in her hand. I'm not going to stick her tail all the way down. So let's put the puffer fish. Where'd that go? Here it is. So I'm going to do one half of the side with the neon, although it's always hard to get neon to show up on the camera. So I'm going to have her coming right like that. And then our other, where's our unicorn fish? Here it is. I'm going to have her coming in here like this. So there you can see. I'm going to add some little bubbles from here. Where's the little bubbles? This one. Well, let's add the little starfish as well. This one. You can add that little starfish down here. So you can see that there. Yeah, her stickers, Marlene's stickers are really cute. So let's add some of these little bubbles. And then I want to add some of the, because it's almost 6, I want to add some of the neon so you could see that. So I would go ahead and still embellish the top part, but like I said, because I want to share the neon part, I'm going to just stick these on really quick. Oops. And then I'll put some bubbles coming from the fish probably. So, aren't they cute? I think I'm going to glue, she has a little sticker head, so her head is a sticker. So I'm going to glue that down. Maybe. Oh yeah, there it goes. If I can get it. There. And I'll have to darken. I'll take colored pencils and darken her up. Is Janet here? So there you can see. Isn't she looking cute? All right, so now let me see where my pencils are. So these are the Caran d'Ache. I believe you can get them off of Amazon. Ta-da! And I'll use some of Jane's pens for bubbles. And I have to find my fine liner pens. I think they're in the other room. All right, so we're going to put some, first we're going to put some paint. So she uses acrylic and her watercolors. So I'm going to put a little pink right where this hot pink is. And she just does it with her finger. So I'm just going to, I'll try to keep the neons on this side so we can see if you could see the difference. Let me just put it on here for now. You just want to add it here and there, just lightly. And this part has, what I like about this, it's got some glitter. So can you see it does brighten? I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's really bright. It's, like I said, it's hard to catch neon on the camera, but I'm going to put it just in a couple of places. I'm going to go on this side because it is here. And we can even put it on the seahorse. Let's see, we'll put on the seahorse's belly. And the fish. So can you see how much brighter that looks? Yeah, I think you can. Using the neon. Because it was green. Hey, Jerry. All right. So let's see. So let's say we want to, now you can see how it's just kind of flat, her tail and that. So what I want to do is I want to come here and use the green neon. And I can even mix it with the yellow. Oh, I should show you what these are in case you want to get them. This is fluorescent Caran d'Ache pencils, and this number is 491230. It's hard to see because it's the silver. This is the fluorescent orange, and this is 491030. This one is the pink. It's 491090. And then the yellow is 491240. So like here on the seahorse, I want to bring out that seahorse. Even his little, so you can see how much brighter. Yeah, you can there. You could use pastels to brighten them up too, but these Caran d'Ache are really bright. I mean, the camera really doesn't show how bright they are. I mean, do the pastels really make it that bright? I mean, because these are neon, it's like, it's such a difference. Like here, even in his eye here. And then if I take the fish and do the pink really makes everything pop, this pink, this fluorescent pink. I'll show you between what this fish looks like and the jellyfish. How does it work over paint? We'll try it. I want to do his lips. So there, can you see how much brighter that fish is compared to this fish? It almost gives it like dimension. Well, let's try. I'm going to let that paint dry a little bit, and then I'll go over the pink with that paint where the paint was. Yeah, it's really bright. Oh, did I get paint on there? Even over my little sticker, it works. So, and then you can do the same with the border. So, what time is it? Almost 6. So, I'm going to add some color on here. And the green. And then even the pink. Yeah, it does make a difference using these pencils over that. So I'll do half of this just so you can see the difference. So see here. See the difference? How brighter that this flower is on that one side? All right, and then I would take, let's see, I'm going to use Jane's pen. Make some bubbles. So this is her queen, evil queen, which is a Snow White and Evil Queen story time paint pens. And I have them in the shop. Her fine line pens will be here hopefully Friday, as I know a lot of people have been asking me for those, and they went quick. Can you use those pencils with water? No, they're just like color pencils. All right, so hopefully. I want to make sure that I wipe it because it's picking up the watercolor. So there you can see. See the little bubbles? Right here. So there's this one, that one, and that one. And then when I would go over with some stickles, and then you just want to make sure you wipe your pen back. And then hopefully I have a Stabilo here. Yeah. So then the last thing that you're going to do, I didn't forget about the paint. I just want to make sure it's really dry. Is you're going to come with your Stabilo and then go over for shadowing. So let's say we want to go, you don't want to go over like outline it. You just want to do it in a couple places. So let's say maybe her arm, a little brush. Bye, Gail. So you just want to just make shadows so that we have a little depth in here. And more water. So there you can see there. So this way it just gives you, it'll make her stick out. And I'll do the one side a little bit of her. But I want to take my time when I do that. And the same thing with the puffer fish. I would do that. And then you also want to do the same with your borders. So I'm going to come in here. And then I would go all the way around with my borders. So here, the puffer fish. You just want to spread it out. So, and it just separates the border a little bit to give it depth. Can you see that there? So, and then I would go all the way around. So let me just do a little bit more, and then I'll test them over the paint. And then I'll post the finished, when I finish the this page, I'll post it. And then I'm going to put it into my journal, my Jane Davenport journal. Because these pages are just a little bit smaller. So you can see what difference when you outline the border, how that looks. All right, so let's try. So I'm going to go over the paint. I think that's pretty well dry. Yes, it works fine over the paint. Can you see it? I added the paint here, so it's much brighter. So I don't know if you could see it. This is where the paint was. And you can see some of the glitter. Can you see the glitter? There you can. And the glitter paint. Hi, Sharon. And then the same thing, like if you wanted just to brighten up the background, like let's say here, this is kind of too light. And you can just go back over with the pencil and then brighten some of this up. You see that? I don't know if you can see. So right in here, I use the pencil just to brighten it up right there. So, and then let's try, I want to try this purple paint. Let's see what this looks like. Can you see how much deeper that makes that? So here is the purple, we're adding the neon. So think about that when you're doing your journal pages. So I'll show you now. Let me clean this up a little bit. I really like the rose gold, especially on that the darker part. So she still needs some work. I like that I changed her face. So it's cute. So it has a little bit more work that needs to be done. So then when I'm done, I will stick it in here. So here's one I've done before with one of her stamps. You can see that. Oh, I don't know why that's in there. I don't have any room now. You can see that there. There you go. And there was her little crab from before. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this page in here. It fits perfect. And then where's my other one? And then the other one will go in here like this. So it looks cute, doesn't it? It looks good finished. So do you have any guys? Thanks, Paula. You guys have any questions? So next week we're going to work in doing some Jane stuff. I have a couple things I want to do, and I'll share what we did in the watercolor class that we're doing at Queen's Ink with Patty. So, oh, my lighting. I wish you can see her face because it's a sticker there. It's shiny. If I put her up there like that, you can see it. So, Chubby Little Mermaids Unite, yes. So it's fun. And then she has her new tissue papers. I showed you that with that I cut out from her, that I used on my Queen of Hearts book. So you can actually use the tissue paper. That's so popular now, the mulberry paper. And if you're looking for these, I only have, I think, half of what I ordered in the store. So make sure you get that if you're looking for that, any of her tissue paper. And then I wanted to show you Jane's new inks, which I'll have to show you next week, and how they fit in Tim's his new distress storage. They fit perfect in there. Although I had 2 of them back ordered. Tinsel's back ordered and Watermelon's back ordered. So I'll leave that there so you can see. Oh, let me put this up so her face isn't so shiny. There we go. Kind of there. All right, so have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday. So, oh, Patty's streaming at 6:30, so you guys have half hour. Yeah, I have to go and eat. So, oh, thank you guys. Yeah, so we'll play with some. I have some stuff I want to do with Jane's thing, so we'll do that next week, and then we'll play another time with some more of Marlene stuff. So don't forget to keep her husband in her prayers. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Patty. I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks, Sharon. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Thanks, Amalia. Thanks, Paula. All right, bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Why is it doing that? Can't get it to work.